What's up, guys? It's Friday, which means it's Zur Day. Zur is going to be located over to the far left by the speaker. It's got a few interesting items in. And I think he's got a couple new ones I don't think he's ever sold before, maybe once or twice. But we'll have to take a look. Some might be happy if you're a collector, but well, so what he's got.
This is the 9.
For the Titan, he's got the MK44 stand-asides. I'd really just pass on these unless you're desperate and really need boots to get to 32, but really I'd just pass on them. The shoulder charge perk I think adds about like 3 more seconds, so instead of 5 seconds it changes to 8. I'd say just really just passing them unless you really want them. Mask of Third Man for the Hunter. I believe this is the first time he's actually sold it, maybe second, I'm not too sure on it. Upgradable to 100 intellect. That's fairly on the low side. I'd say if you don't already have a helmet to replenish orbs, then go ahead and pick it up. This is very good for when you run the Crow's End raid. But besides that, the intellect is only upgradable 100, so it's a little bit on the low side, but not a bad helmet overall. Apotheosis Veil for the Warlock. Discipline upgrade of 114. Basically, it has the same perks as the Third Man does for the Hunter. The only difference is you get your health back when you use your super. I'd say it's a decent helmet. I use it all the time for Crow's End. The stat roll could be a little bit higher, but if you do need a health regenning helmet, go ahead and pick it up. Hard light, I'd really just pass on this unless you're a collector. If you're looking for a good exotic auto rifle, I wouldn't pick this one up. With the recent patch to the guns, they really nerfed this one down. The glass half full actually used to be good, but with the recent patch, I think it does like extra 1 to 2 damage for PvP, so I just pass on it. Then you got exotic shards for 7 coins, and helmet engrams, 23 motes. I think he actually had those last week too. For upgrades, Mask of Third Man. Seems like every week he just, I don't know. I always find myself saying that every week he sells the item and just upgrades it. But I mean, you can only upgrade by 4 more. I'd pass on it unless you're really desperate to get your intellect a little bit higher. Lucky Raspberry, upgradable to 140 for the Hunter. That's a fairly high stat roll. I'd say it's decent. I think it's 160 or 169. I think you can get a higher stat roll for chestplate. Definitely a decent chestplate. I'm not really too sure. I don't have a Hunter, so I don't know how well it really works. For the Titan, Insurmountable Skull 4, upgradable 98, pass. Crest of Alpha Lupe, 162 upgradable intellect. That's fairly high, I believe. Like I said, I think it's 169, the highest you can get. It's a decent chestplate for the Titan, but it's outclassed by a couple other ones, or one of them, I guess, being the Armamentarium. But this is a decent chestplate if you don't have upgrade yet for group play. For the Warlock, you have the Skull of Dire Ahamkara, upgradable 102. I'm not sure what the stat roll he had when he sold this actually, but I'd say pass. And Heart of the Praxic Fire, Discipline upgradable 122. Really, unless your chest plate's really a lot lower, I pass on it. Guns, pass. Definitely upgrade this if you don't have it. I mean, unless you didn't even buy the one when you sold it last week. But this is probably one of the best guns for PvP now. I mean, I thought it was good before they put the patch in, but now it just tears people apart. Invective, Patience and Time. Yellowhorn, definitely upgrade if you don't have it. Well, have it upgrade at least. Truth. And for the PS, Hawkmoon. I don't think he's actually had this upgrade for a while, but I'd say definitely upgrade it if you haven't yet to the 331 damage. For Curios, Pulse Rifle, Telemetry, Scout Rifle, and Machine Gun. I'd say if you plan on doing Iron Banner to pick up all 3, Pulse Rifle definitely could work with Red Death. Scout Rifle, Telemetry, if you have Gileon's Demise, I believe that is dropping Iron Banner, and if you get decent perks on their stat rolls, it's a pretty good Scout Rifle to use. And Yoler's Hammer, he's actually selling, I think Lord Saladin, or what you want to call him, is selling it this week for rank 4 or 5, I don't know. But yeah, definitely pick it up if you plan on getting the Yoler's Hammer. You have the Plasma Drive, Emerald Coil, and heavy ammo. Seems like he's bringing this more often too. But with the recent patch and stuff, how you don't lose heavy ammo and die, spawn, and all that, so I guess if you have extra strange coins, go ahead and pick it up. But besides that, quick recap. I'd say if you're looking for health replenishing perks on exotics or just gear in general for when you're doing Crota, Mask of Third Man is good for the Hunter, and Apotheosis Veil for the Warlock. Upgrades, Red Death, and Yellowhorn, basically. But besides that, that's Zero this week. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.